Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have an upper body workout. We're going to start down on our mat for our stretches, and you do need weights. You can do medium or heavy medium. I actually have 3 sets, light, medium, and a little bit heavier. I have 5, 10, 15. So go ahead and grab whatever is comfortable for you. And for our stretches, for our warm-up, we're going to start down on the mat in a child's pose, stretching out those back muscles, those glute muscles, stretching out our shoulders. Take a few deep breaths, bring your hands together, put your palms together, like prayer hands, and bring them back behind your head to stretch out your triceps. Hold it here for a few seconds. Extend your arms out, stretch those arms forward as much as you can. And then come on up to your knees. Pull one arm across your chest. Start to rock side to side a little bit. Switch arms. Take your hands behind your back and interlock your fingers. Pull your shoulders back, stretch out your shoulders, try to straighten your arms. That's going to stretch out your biceps. Flip your chin back a little bit, stretch out that chest. We're going to get started with push-ups, and I want you to try to do these push-ups with your dumbbells if you can. If not, you can just do the normal push-ups like you usually do. But I want you to try doing these push-ups with your dumbbells about shoulder width apart and with the weights parallel to each other so that your palms are facing in. It's going to hit a little bit of a different part of the chest or pectoral muscle. Alright, so go ahead either on your knees like this or all the way up like this. Let's get it started, guys. 1 minute of push-ups, as many as you can in 1 minute. Breathe in on the way down and out on the way up. Past the halfway mark, I'm dropping down to my knees. Keep moving. Do not have to stop. Getting a little hard being all the way up, but I want to keep moving. That's when we modify. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. But first, you can stay on your knees. Pick up those weights. And we're just going to do a bicep curl. Regular bicep curls. With your palms facing forward. To isolate those biceps. Make sure that your upper body from your knees all the way up, staying nice and still. You're not rocking back and forth at all. We want the biceps doing all the work. We don't want momentum doing the work. We want the biceps doing the work. I actually like doing these down on the floor like this because it makes it even easier to prevent yourself from rocking back and forth. You got 15 seconds left. After this, we're going right back to the push-ups. We're going to do 3 sets of push-ups, 3 sets of bicep curls. The nice thing about doing it that way, 3, 2, 1, go back to push-ups. The nice thing about doing it that way is that while your chest and shoulders and triceps are taking a break from the push-ups, your biceps are working. And while your biceps are taking a break, your push-up muscles are working. So we're alternating muscle groups that are working. So it's like a working rest, working break. You're exercising and resting at the same time by switching back and forth between those opposing muscle groups. Push-ups don't really require too much from our biceps, and bicep curls don't require too much from our chest, shoulders, and triceps. 10 seconds left of push-ups, guys. 3, 2, 1. Take out those arms. I'm going into our second set of bicep curls. Go ahead and pick those weights up. Get your body nice and still, nice and set. Go ahead and curl those weights up. Make sure you keep on breathing. For bicep curls, I recommend breathing out on the way up and in on the way down. I also like coming up to the top right here and holding it for a second, squeezing, flexing those biceps like you're in a bodybuilding competition. I like the classic flex that the little kids do to show you their muscles. 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 down, 1 to go for each of these. We got one more set of push-ups, one more set of bicep curls. Here we go with the push-ups. Last one. Here we go. At this point, I'm getting tired. I can only get about 3 normal push-ups before having to drop down to my knees. That's alright, because I feel them all the same. Halfway, guys. Stretch out in between if you need to. Shake your arms out. Take a second here or there if you need to, and then get right back into it. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Whew. All right, last set of bicep curls. Get those weights. Get your knees planted. Nice solid foundation. Go ahead and start curling. This is the last one. After this, we're moving on to tricep dips combined with rows for our back muscles. The same thing for the next set of exercises. We're working sort of opposing muscle groups. Never stopping the work, but giving those targeted muscles time to relax in between sets. 20 seconds left, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right. Have your weights ready for the rows, but we're not going to need them for the dips. So for the dips, sit down on your booty, put your hands on each side, behind you just a little bit, and then lift up. And we're just doing small, little micro dips here. If you do have something handy to put your hands up on, like a sofa or a chair or a windowsill or a stair or something like that, you can put your hands up on that and then get a much deeper dip. But I'm just working with the floor here, so this is all I got is these little micro dips. And man, oh man, that's all I need because they are burning. Still feeling my shoulders, from the push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, you should feel that in your shoulders and your triceps big time. All right, now flip on over, grab those weights, and you're in a tabletop position. If you want to try and do these in a full push-up position like this, you can, but I'm going to do mine down here in the tabletop position. So we're just bringing one weight up to the shoulder and then alternating. Keep your body nice and still. You can do a little bit of a torso twist there at the end though, just to really flex that upper back muscle, that lat group. "15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Keep those weights there. And get ready for your dips. Shake your arms out. I'm feeling it in my arms, big time in my shoulders. Hopefully you guys are too. All right, give it one last shake. Plant those hands, bend those knees, plant your feet, and dip, dip, dip. Make sure you're breathing. I'm really just moving about an inch or two in my arms and just getting my butt about 1 or 2 inches off the floor each time. It's a small movement, but it is really effective. I'm having to stop every couple repetitions just to shake my arms out. Sometimes when I plan these workouts, I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, that might be a little bit tough. And then you do it and realize it's way tougher than you planned. 3, 2, 1, stop, take a break, flip on over, get ready for those rows. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. One after the other. Pulling the weight, high as it'll go. Keep your body nice and still. And lift that weight up to the shoulder. Get it up as high as you can. Pull that elbow all the way up. Gravity wants to take that weight back down to the floor every time. It's your job to fight against that force, fight against that resistance. This resistance training, weight training, so important for everyday life. I've mentioned it a couple times in here. You guys have 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. But it's so important for everyday life, mobility, functionality, lifelong wellness and fitness. Just being able to do stuff around the house, especially as you get older. All right. Did we do 2 of each or 3 of each? We did 2 of each, so now this is our last one. I lost track there. That's what happens when you get tired. All right, dips, here we go. Whew. Make sure you're breathing, guys. Breathing will make it so much easier. I'm gonna try to do 10 each time before I need a little break to shake my arms out. Whew. 15 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, take a break. Last set of rows. In 3, 2, 1, we'll do it. After this, we have one more combination of exercises. Do each one 3 times, just like these, and then we'll be out of here. Make sure you're keeping your back straight when you're down here. I didn't mention that before, but you want to make sure you're not arching your back like this. Keep it nice and straight. Past the halfway mark, guys. After this, we're going up onto our feet. Finish this workout on our feet. Standing exercises. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Get up on our feet. If you have light, medium, and heavy weights, I would recommend the heavy ones. For this exercise, we're going to do shrugs. Stand shoulder width apart. Let your arms hang all the way down, and then shrug. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. Come up, so you're coming up, rolling back. Straight up to the ears, rolling back. The very commonly neglected muscle groups, the traps or trapezius muscles on top of the shoulders and up on the upper back. So, anything that's neglected, even if you've never done this exercise before, it's important to hit every single muscle in the body. Stay nice, balanced, and well-rounded. 3, 2, 1. Next we have a shoulder press into a shoulder fly. So it's going to look like this. I'm using my medium weight for this. I'm using 10. We go shoulder press, down, shoulder fly. Go ahead and get started, guys. Shoulder press, shoulder fly. You gotta do a little bicep curl in there too. Press, and then for a fly, you're turning your body into a T. Don't go too much higher with your arms beyond parallel to the floor. That's about the point that you want to go to right there. Past the halfway mark, guys. Keep breathing. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Out. In. 3, 2, 1. Drop those weights. Or keep them, actually. You're going to use those for the shrugs. I'm using 2 different sets here, so that's why I said drop them. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. And go ahead and start that second set of shrugs. I can always go a little bit heavier on shrugs. That's a very strong muscle group, so a little bit easier to go heavier. This is also a really good muscle group for maintaining that posture in your back and in your neck. We're really used to nowadays looking down. I think my chiropractor called it text neck, because we're always looking down at our phone, texting, or scrolling, or sitting at a desk looking down at our computer screen. So for this exercise, keep your head up nice and high. Strengthen those muscles that are going to help you maintain that posture. 3, 2, 1. Take a quick break. Get whatever weights you need for the press and the fly. This is set number 2. After this, we got one more of each. Here we go. Shoulder press, shoulder fly. Press, fly, just like you're flapping your wings. But I'm hesitant to say flap your wings because you don't want to use momentum. get those weights up. You want to keep your body nice and still and just use your shoulders to get those up. Don't swing your body to throw them up. Engage those deltoid muscles, those shoulder muscles, and just extend up nice, slowly, and control. Kind of like we're flapping our wings, but not flapping them the way you would see a bird flapping. 3, 2, 1. One more set of each, guys. Get those weights ready for your shrugs. Make sure anytime you lift weights up off the floor, you're bending your knees, keeping your back straight and lifting with your legs, and not with your lower back. When you least suspected that you could end up pulling a muscle or hurting your back, a lot of times for me, I'm so conscious of how I'm doing the exercise itself and maintaining proper form and technique, but then it's the transition, like putting weights away or picking weights up off the floor or going down to tie your shoe or something like that, when you're just not thinking about your form or technique, and that's when you end up straining or pulling something. So everything should be mindful, purposeful. 10 seconds left of these, guys. 3, 2, last one. Good job, that was it for shrugs. One more press and fly, and then we're gonna cool down. All right. Shoulder press, I'll do it from the side this time. Shoulder press, shoulder fly. Shoulder press, shoulder fly. Alternating. Throwing in a little nice controlled bicep curl in there too in between. Past the halfway mark, guys. Almost done. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep pushing through that burning sensation. 10 seconds left. Stay strong, guys. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Drop those weights. And let's pull it down. Put your palm up. Grab onto one of your hands. Pull your fingers down and straighten out your arms and stretch out those biceps. Switch arms. Straightening out your arm is going to stretch out that bicep muscle right there. Now let's stretch out the triceps. Overhead. Grab your elbow. Pat yourself on the back for doing such a great job today. Switch arms. Take some deep breaths. Let's swing our arms forward and back a few times. Keep that blood circulating in there. Pull your arm across your chest. Give yourself a thumbs up while you're doing this. Switch arms. Another thumbs up. Great job, guys. I'm proud of you. Hanging in there. You're doing a workout a day for 21 days. Let's end it with some chest openers. Open and close. Or as Super Simple Song says, open, shut, and open, shut, and give a little hot, hot, hot. Great job, guys. See you next time.